Good morning يا سابع. How are you يا miss? Today is Tuesday, 23rd of March 2021. On this day, يا miss, after we have finished all unit number 6 and we did all the exercises about it in your student book and workbook, now we will start doing a quick check. As you see, quick check is a revision for all what we have in this unit. Now we will revise the vocabulary. The first thing, vocabulary number 1, choose the correct answers. Yesterday, I had a math exam and I was very ashamed or tense. ما دام في عندي exam إذا I was tense. كنت مضطربا. ما بقول كنت خزيان. Then when the exam finished, I became anxious ولا glad؟ طبعا when the exam finished you became anxious. كنت مضطربا مش مبسوط. About next week's exam لأنه في عندي كمان امتحان تاني. My sister is worse. She is afraid. طبعا أسوأ مني. She is afraid or enthusiastic of exam. طبعا afraid أسوأ مني معناته لسه هي بتخاف من الامتحانات. Now you will continue. Yesterday she forgot her bag and when she arrived at the exam she was proud ولا desperate. She didn't have a pen. Luckily, her best friend gave her one. My sister was very uninterested ولا grateful when her friend gave her pen. Number 2, choose the correct answer. Number 1, what do we call a strong wind that begins in the ocean? Strong wind begins in the ocean. Do we call it tsunami or we call it hurricane? The number 1, we call it hurricane. زوبعة. We call it hurricane. Number 2, when does thunder happen? When thunder الرعد. When there is a storm ولا when there is a tornado؟ طبعا when there is a storm. Number 3, what happens before thunder? What happens before thunder? Number A, a tornado ولا B, lightning؟ طبعا before thunder قبل الرعد يحصل lightning البرق. Number 4, what happens when it doesn't rain for a long time? Doesn't rain. An earthquake or a drought? Number 5, what happens when it rains a lot? We have much rain. What do we have? A flood or a drought? Number 6, what can move cars 100 meters? الدراوت ولا التورنيدو؟ What do we call very, very big waves? We call them tsunami or hurricane. Number 3, vocabulary review, units from 1 to 6. Complete the sentences with the words in the box. We have firefighters, fascinating, necklace اللي هو العقد, frightened, dressed, hilarious, friendly, anxious. The comedy program was إيش معنى الكوميدي program؟ was hilarious. كان هزلي. Number 2, my parents are of planes الطائرات planes. They become when they arrive at the airport. إذن my parents are frightened. هي number 2. بحط عليها A الفراغ الأول بنمبر 2 A. إذا my parents frightened of planes بخافوا من الطائرات. They become anxious إذا بحط عليها 2 B يعني الفراغ الثاني من 2. They become anxious when they arrive at the airport. Number 3, Jane is interested in history and she thinks history books are مدام she is interested يعني تستمتع إذا she thinks that history books are fascinating. أعطينا صفة للكتب إنها fascinating. إذا number 3. طيب now number 4, when there is a drought the are prepared for dangerous situation. Who prepared for the dangerous situations? Number 5. She wore a long and a cold. Here we have two spaces, okay? بتعملوا مثل ما عملت، بتكتب number 5A و number 5B. مين number A ومين number B. Number 6. He always smiles and says hello. He is very. Now let's see grammar. Grammar, here we have grammar number 4. Write affirmative or negative sentences or questions in the past continuous. Then we will use the past continuous was or were plus ing. Use the verbs in the box. Destroy, ski, destroy يدمر, ski, paint, live, wear, study, swim. Here we have a question. You بنبلشها بwhere. Where you والverb ing living in New York. أي verb بنهايته e we omit the e and we put ing. Number 1. They jeans yesterday. Here we have x. إذن they want it in the negative form. إذن they the plural بقول they weren't. والverb اللي بيناسب jeans they weren't wearing. بختار من فوق verb wear اللي هو يلبس وبحط لها ing. They weren't wearing jeans yesterday. بكمل السنتنس. Number 2. My parents برضو plural. The house last Saturday. We want it in affirmative. My parents بحط were because they are plural. My parents were ايش عملوا بالهاوس؟ بينت. إذا بينتينج painting كانوا يدهنوا. painting the house last Saturday. Number 3. I will do number 3 for you. A tornado the city. Here we have a question. tornado بنقول عنها was. بدنا نختار الفيرب لتورنيدو. was a tornado destroying. was a tornado أو was tornado destroying. وبكمل السؤال the city وبحط question mark. هلا يا ترى number 4. she in the sea negative. I for the exam positive. your friends in the mountains أعطيني إياها بالquestion. Okay. Number 5. Complete the sentences with the past simple or past continuous form in the verb in brackets. Here, I watch TV when she phoned me. Here we have when in the middle. إذن we start with the past continuous. I بتاخد was والverb watching. I was watching TV when she الماضي phoned. دائما قلنا بعد الوين الباست وقبليها الباست continuous. هلا while وراها باست continuous. while we جمع بناخد where والverb sitting double T. while we were sitting on the beach it الverb من start الباست started. it started to rain. Here they do their homework when برضو when in the middle. إذن we start with the past continuous. They were doing their homework when their dad the past tense of come came. Now complete into I eat a pizza while. Here we have while in the middle. إذن so we start with the past simple past. I pizza while she listened to her MP3 player. She see an accident while. برضو عندي while in the middle. Okay. الverb اللي بيجي بعد she walk down the street. the last sentence the train stopped 6 times while. برضو while in the middle. الverb travel to London. Now the last question. آخر سؤال grammar reviews from units 1 to 6. مراجعة القواعد كاملة. Complete the sentences with the words in the box. Any, loves, does, couldn't, were, did. Number 1. She going to the cinema with her friends. She loves going. أول شي عندي الverb ing. إذا لازم يكون في قبليه verb من الأفعال. يعني لو بدي أقول مثلا where she were going to the cinema with her friends ممكن، بس لأنه بدي أستخدم where بمثال تاني. هلا بقول لك وين. بس هلا استخدمنا loves لأنه في عندك الفيرب معاه ing والفي سوري الشي بستخدم الوير صح مع الاي ان جي، بس انا عندي السبجكت شي، يعني بصير اقول شي مع الوير طبعا خطأ. اذا شي اني going لا، she does going لا، اذا she loves going she singular اخذ الفيرب اس، ودائما افعال اللوف لازم يكون معاها اي ان جي. ناخذ نمبر 2 space you go to the museum last week. انا بسأل سؤال، في عندي go وما عندي last week، إذا بدي يكون سؤالي بالsimple past did you go to the cinema last week؟ إذا استخدمنا did واستخدمنا loves، إذا بكتب عليها number 2. number 3 the weather was bad so we play tennis. the weather was bad so we any play tennis no. So we does play tennis no. So we couldn't yes. إذا so we couldn't play tennis. هي number 3. طيب number 4 have you got money؟ مين بدي استعمل؟ في عندك question. What he usually eat for breakfast؟ في عندي سؤال وعندي السبجكت here he. مين بدي استخدم بالسؤال مع usually؟ the last sentence we in London last weekend. we مع last weekend in London. okay. هيك بكون يا مس انهيت الconsolidation for this أو quick check sorry for this unit. بإذن الله tomorrow we will continue برضو quick check at your workbook. Thank you يا سابع. Have a good day. Goodbye.